Fidelity Bank.
Fidelity Bank PLC, Nigeria, one of the fastest growing commercial banks in Africa, runs its core banking operations on the Finnacle solution. Finnacle is an award-winning universal banking solution from Infosys.
The difference that KPMG brought to this project is like night and day. We know how this project was being run before we started. We know, and it wasn't because people weren't good, but people just didn't have that kind of expertise. So I was, in actual fact, when I talked with my other PSC members, the only regret we had is that if we had known KPMG should have started with us even before we did the team selection. There has been remarkable difference, and I will score you like 100% on that. I've actually been very, very impressed.
KPMG brought a different, skill set to the table. They assisted greatly with project management, technical expertise, change management. I mean, I always use the change management as an example. The first time I spoke to Boye and he said change management, I said change management. We just cut over the system, And so they brought a lot of diverse skill sets to the table, testing the people, the training. So, I mean, I'm very privileged, to have worked with that set of talented people across the whole project. I'm very proud of that. One of the things that stood out was the way it was handled from a project management perspective. So there was a lot of detail on what needed to be done at every point in time. I think that sort of focused the project very well. And in terms of the go live, I think it made everybody know what needed to be done at each point in time. If you don't do this task, how it impacts on the other task. So the level of detail and level of project management was very critical. I think the project management was very good. It was a very successful project. I think it showed what we can achieve if we're very focused and if we're very disciplined. And I think it also shows what you can also achieve when you bring in for areas where you are not so skilled. When you get the talent in, we can do much more.
First of all, I want to thank KPMG. We had a planned go live date of April this year, 2016. When certain observations were made, I recall we discussed in ESCO, and there were these suggestions that, look, KPMG has helped other institutions do this more efficiently and more productively, if you like. There was talk about cost of taking on KPMG, and I remember some of us making jokes like, what consultants do basically is cut and paste what they've done elsewhere. I mean, no pun meant, but this was like a joke. But this was serious investment, and spending that money at that point, which was actually the resistance some people had. I recall one of the counterparties was to have taken us to the April date, but midway there were issues to which they even confessed that, look, we can't get there. And that was the point when we thought about taking on KPMG. Honestly, what I've seen simply tells me that we made a good choice. I liked the idea that some weekends I'll even get a text message, oh, we have a challenge in this area. Not that I'm a technology person, but I liked the way KPMG led the team to address those things. And that's why my joy knew no bounds. That cut overnight when I came here. And I saw my people upbeat. Customers were receiving text messages that now you can have our internet banking working and all of that. So overall, I think it was an excellent idea to have brought KPMG on board at the time we did.
This is the new Fidelity Bank.